Okay, welcome guys. It's in Australia. It is Sunday night at 7:30. We're nearing the end of November, which is just insane. I have no idea where this year has gone. But welcome. My name is Lauren Berry. For those that don't know me, I've been a part of this company and this journey now for a little over 2 years, 2.5 years now. I joined in June of 2014. And I just have no idea where 2016 has gone, but it's been an exciting year for the team. And if you've come along to hear what we're all about and about the opportunity and about our incredible products and program, and if you've come to join the girls launching, we've got two amazing women launching their business tonight, one from Melbourne and also one from Sydney. And I'm sat here in Queensland, and we get to connect and I guess build business together and inspire loads of women and men to I guess have a look at another way of doing life and another way of I guess making an income. When I came across this business 2.5 years ago, I definitely was looking for something else. I was definitely looking for a way to make an extra income. I was working 3 jobs, really long weeks, 7 days a week sometimes, without days off, things like that. I was working 3 jobs and I was really like, oh my God, is this the treadmill of life that I'm going to work, and just work and work and work and not actually live and enjoy life. I traveled 5 years prior to that, 4 or 5 years. I lived over in the UK and I lived in America also, and I worked over there and I loved every second of it. But when I came home, it was really hard to adjust. And I guess I just fell into work for money. So we're going to share a little bit about our incredible program and products, but really what we're about, we are about helping people, to a healthier, happier life, whether it's from a health perspective or from a wealth perspective. So we've got some incredible products. So if you've never seen our products before, if you've never seen Juice Plus, these are what I call our premium products. These are our capsules. So it's literally fruits, vegetables, and berries, and they vine ripen them, they juice it, they pulp it, and then they freeze dry it at a really low temperature as quickly as possible to keep the nutrients intact, and they put it in a vegan soluble capsule. So really, when you look at the studies done around Juice Plus, and there's 33 independent peer-reviewed gold standard studies done on the product's been around for 25 years, and the company's 40 plus years old. So really, it has stood the test of time, and I put it down to the fact that it's timeless. So it's a timeless product. It's fruits and vegetables. People know that they need more in their life. They're not getting enough good nutrition, and this is just an easy, convenient, affordable way for the whole family to make a lifestyle change. And it really is health from the inside out. So when you look at studies, because it is in the soluble capsule, it's getting into your bloodstream within 3 to 7 minutes and really getting into your body at that cellular level. And we know that we need more fruits and vegetables. Our mums told us to eat it for a reason, because it is whole food. And that is really the basis of, I guess what creates us and what level of life we play at. Nutrition plays a massive part in that. So I loved Juice Plus because it was convenient, it was affordable, and I just could add it to my daily regime, and it was easy. I didn't have to think about it, but I knew I was getting over 27 varieties of fruits and vegetables into my day before the day even started. So things like cabbage and kale. Kale was in our product, 25 plus years ago, before kale was a fad and cool. So for me, people say to me, well, how does it differ from a multivitamin? And for me, it's second to none. Multivitamins have, at best, 25, 30 isolated vitamins and minerals, whereas you look at an apple, you look at cabbage, you look at kale, you look at berries, blueberry, raspberry, bilberries. They've got thousands and thousands of vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals, all in which we need, all that work in synergy within your body and get into your bloodstream, and your body knows how to recognize it, it utilizes it, and it goes to where you need it. So you look at that, and then you look at a synthetic multivitamin. That's only 25 to 30 isolated vitamins and minerals that your body might not know how to utilize, it doesn't recognize, and it doesn't get into your system, and you go to the bathroom and you pee out bright yellow urine. I call it disco wee. For me, I took Juice Plus and I never got that. So that was the biggest test for me in the beginning. I was like, okay, it is whole foods. when you take it out of the capsule, it's just a powder. It's a concentrated form of the fruits and vegetables. It's really just eliminating the water and the natural sugars from the fruits and vegetables, and you're left with the essence. You're left with the vitamins, the minerals, the phytochemicals, the phytonutrients. So these are our capsules. This is really your micronutrition, getting into that body at a cellular level. Now, mamas out there, I can see kids in the background. Loads of kids up. We've sponsored over 1 million, not me personally, but the company. So our product is safe for anyone, breastfeeding moms, pregnancy, children of all ages. And our company says, you know what, we actually care about kids' nutrition. So we are going to take a step in the right direction there. So they took, for every adult that takes our Juice Plus capsules, a child gets it absolutely free. So if I was to open this up, and there's never that many left because I eat them, it's like a chewable form. Okay, it's really the fruits and vegetables, they pulp it, they juice it, they mix it with tapioca, so a really natural form, and it makes it chewable. Kids love it, and I love seeing the changes within children and getting 17 different fruits and vegetables, knowing your kids are getting carrot and cabbage and kale, in a really healthy, natural form into their bodies before they even leave for school or go to daycare. And you know that at least you're bridging the gap, and that's all Juice Plus is really about. It's about bridging that gap between what we do eat and what we should eat, because our government tells us, 5 and 2. That's at least what it is in Australia. I know we have some people here joining us from the UK, but our government tells us 5 and 2. 5 vegetables, 2 fruit a day. Hands up if you're completely honest, who consistently does that on a day-to-day basis? And then current science tells us 9 to 13 serves because of the lifestyle we lead now. The fruits and vegetables we are eating dense in nutrition because of the soil, because they're, picked green. And this is just a really easy, convenient, affordable way to bridge the gap between what we do eat on a day-to-day basis and what we should eat. Because usually there is that gap. And if we could just fill it with something really easy, nutritious, whole food, plant-based, what an incredible way to get more good in on a day-to-day basis. And then the only other product we have here in Australia is our Juice Plus Complete. It comes in really easy sachets. And if I'm honest, I didn't quite get this in the beginning. I saw it in a sachet and I just thought it's one of those meal replacements. But when I really looked at it, again, all plant-based, water-washed, vegan protein, blended with some whole foods, great, like ancient grain blends like quinoa and millet and amaranth. Then you've got some amazing vegetable powders also in there. So some veggies, you've got pomegranate, and you've got an amazing mineral called niacin, and mushroom powder in there also, which is a natural form and a plant-based form of vitamin D. So really, I love that it's a convenient, easy meal on the run if that's what you want. I was always a breakfast skipper, never ate breakfast, and I was a busy personal trainer that would start her day at like 4 o'clock every morning. And I would train people until about 11 or midday. And if I left it until then, I was just angry and I was hungry and I would just reach for convenient, not so great foods. So when this came into my life, it was a great breakfast alternative. I know so many of my clients use it at 3 p.m. for that chocolate hit. When you're reaching for the chocolate bar, they're having this instead. Or it's, again, safe for the whole family. So kids are enjoying it. An amazing alternative and a healthy chocolate milk for the kids that love their chocolate milk. Mix it with a plant-based milk. Blend it, and it's delicious. And again, all plant-based, dairy-free, and it is vegan, vegetarian friendly. So no animal products in there whatsoever. And again, safe for the whole family. So it's a great add-in for the whole family. I bake with it as well, things like that. So that's an incredible product we have also. Now, we're not a kit company. We are truly the company with the heart. For me, knowing that kids get their products for free was a massive game changer for me, in knowing that our company really cares. And, over the years, sponsored millions of children across the globe with the Juice Plus chewables. Adults love them too. And then we've got an incredible program behind our products. So this is not a weight loss product, yeah? It's fruits and vegetables, it's whole foods. But what I know is it is a catalyst for change. So we built an incredible program behind the products called the Juicy Body Transformation. Now, I loved it because it was teaching people healthy, sustainable change. Okay, so you got meal plans, you got recipes, and I'm talking lots and lots of ebooks. We've just brought out a Christmas edition, really whole food living at Christmas time. So an incredible way for people to enjoy what they love at Christmas and not have that additional weight gain, which I know we all get, because we indulge and we go to Christmas parties and we say it's the festive season. Really, Christmas is only one day, but we keep it going. We've got 8-week shred at the moment, and we're going to continue them into the new year also, and help people get, you know, whether they want to cut body fat, whether they want to get their abs, whether they just want to feel and look better than they currently do. It's a great program also. We've always got additional programs to our original Juicy Body transformation. And really the products were just a catalyst for change for people. You add more good into your body, I promise you, what you feed it is what you crave. So I know I just did a month in the UK. I definitely was not watching what I was eating. And I came home and I was like, I just crave bad food. I was still, you know, I upped my Juice Plus and I got back to whole foods. And your body, what you feed it is what it will crave. So I loved that Juice Plus was a catalyst for that. Changes people's taste buds. You know, I love seeing people drinking more water. And they have more energy to exercise, and they feel better about themselves, and they're going to bed and they're sleeping better. All of these are, you know, I guess positive side effects of taking our products and doing our program and having an amazing support community of like-minded people, and people lose weight from that. You know, you create one simple change every day, every week, every month. Imagine how that adds up over time to creating long-last sustainable change. I lost weight years ago. It wasn't sustainable how I did it. You know, I was deprivational eating, you know, I was counting calories, and there's no joy in that. And so for me, it was always bringing the joy back to whole food living, always bringing the joy back to living a healthy, happy lifestyle. And that comes from good health. I love seeing, you know, I've got clients that have had, you know, amazing skin results with their skin. I was one of them. 12 weeks in, completely cleared up my skin. You know, I was sleeping better. I had more energy. And by sleeping better, you know, I could sleep 12 hours and still feel like a truck hit me in the morning. You know, now I just need 6 hours sleep, and I sleep solidly and soundly, and I get quality sleep. You know, for me, I had one client lose 22 kilos in 11 weeks by doing our program and taking our product. So it's incredible, you know, I guess the lifestyle changes that we have had through our incredible program and product. And then the other part of our incredible team and business is actually the business side, and helping people live a healthy, happy lifestyle in terms of financial freedom, in terms of time freedom. You know, hands up, who would love more time with their children? Hands up, who would love an extra $500 to $1,000? There's lots of interaction on Zoom. $500 to $1,000 before Christmas. How would that help you guys? You know, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month helps a lot of families. Whether you want to come into this, and, you know, I always say there's 3 types of people. Whether you want to come into this and, you know, you want to earn a couple of extra $100 a month, we can teach you how to do that. Whether you want to come in and earn, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, we can teach you how to do that. If you want to come in here and completely change your life, leave a job that you don't like, spend more time with your children, do mum care instead of daycare, you know, live the life of your dreams, go around the world, travel more, have more freedom of choice, because that's all money is. We can help you do that too. You know, 2 years ago, or 2.5 years ago, I wanted an extra $500 a month from this business. And over time, 9 weeks in, what I thought I could earn in a year, I earned in 9 weeks. And I was like, wow. And I've seen people from all walks of life be able to change their life through an incredible vehicle like we have here. And that is the other aspect of what we do. Business is booming and we are looking for great people. And when I saw this business model for what it was, I just thought, wow, how hadn't I found it sooner? You know, when I started my PT business, unless I was going to go and hire people and they were going to bring other people into my business and pay them a wage and have more overheads and have more liability and more stress, there was no way I could really earn the money and make the potential that I really wanted to. Whereas it was a very limited environment. You know, the structure that I worked in was very limited, and then I owned, you know, I guess my own business. It was only small, It was me, myself, and I. But really, it was structured in this pyramid shape. You know, why? Because it was strong and it worked. But there was only so much I could do to get ahead in this. Whether you own your own business and you are the CEO, and then you've got, you know, the ranks underneath, like the board of directors and the state managers and the area managers. You look at Woolies, that's a pyramid structure. You look at, if you're joining from the UK, you look at Tesco. If you're joining in, you know, from anywhere around the world, every single one of us, we have pyramid structures because they work. There's systems in place that make them work. But how much of your time, okay, do we have to give to get ahead in an environment like this? How many colleagues do we have to go, like, walk over to get higher? How much of our time do we have to give to get higher and higher? And if you're the CEO, your liabilities, your overheads, you've got to pay the staff, you know, you are responsible, and all you wanted was to own your own business and have complete time freedom. You know, and if you have come in at an entry-level position like this, how much of your time do you have to get if you want to be a manager or a director or something higher? Okay, how many people do you have to go over? Believe me, I started here. It took me 7 years to be a manager. And when I became a manager, I had more stress, I had more hours, I had more overtime than I'd ever wanted in my life. And I just thought, for what? You know, for the little bit of extra money. Whereas in our business and in our company, you know, I guess it's kind of flipped on its head. Yeah. And it's the same structure because that is strong and we flip it on its head. And every single person comes in at the very same position, no matter if you're a doctor, no matter if you are a teacher, a stay-at-home mom, a single mom, a high school dropout. Every single person comes in at the very same position. And here is what I call limitless. Okay. This is really limited how far you can go, how many hours you work, how many days, you know, days a week there are. Here is limitless. There is every single opportunity to get to our pinnacle position, which is NMD. And it's all by helping and teaching one another. You know, no single person can get ahead in this business unless you have a massive heart and you want to help people. And help people from both perspectives of our business, with the health side of it, and recommending an incredible product. And all we do is use it, we talk about it, we love it, we share it. People come to us. And same with the business. I promise you, when you get clear on where you're going and what you want from this and how many other people you could pay it forward to go and help. You know, you think about an extra $500 for you a month. Imagine going to help another person do that also. And we get recognized and we get appreciated for doing both. And really, when you look at it, it's a teach business. So I came in as one person. It was just me, okay? And then I honestly shared what I was excited for about taking the products. I hadn't started them yet, but fruits and veggies made sense to me. And really quickly, I had about 5 customers by just sharing what I was excited for. Other people wanted to come on the health journey with me. Already, I had made around $600 by just sharing what I was excited for. And I thought, wow, what an incredible community we're a part of. And imagine if I could go and help other people do that. And then I shared the business with 2 people in my life. One was a single mama by the name of Jay, and one was Kirsten. Now, Keeks, I knew. I did PT school with her, but Jay, I didn't. I met her on social media. I promise you, if you're not making money from this, what do we call them? Smartphones? You've got a dumb phone. I heard that one day. I was like, that's brilliant. I met Jay on social media and I really just took an interest in her. She was a single mum in Brisbane, struggling to pay the bills. And all I did was teach her how to do this business, how to do what I did and share the products, and then how to do what I did and share the business. And really quickly, Jay had a girl by the name of Missy out in a small country town. She had Hannah. And she also had Lacey. Now, all Jay did was teach Missy. And then Missy taught Deb, okay, how to do the business. And Deb taught Priscilla. And Priscilla taught her 20-year-old daughter, Taylor, who works a lot of jobs also. And then Taylor taught Letitia. And it keeps going. Now, who did I know in this scenario? I actually didn't know Jay. Was I ever going to know any of these people? No. But the reality is that we are connected and times are changing. You know, every single person is making money on social media or is connected on there somehow. And if we're not making money on that, we're not utilizing how this world is going. And it's such an incredible way to do business and meet new people and be able to help them with something that we have. And then, you know, over time, Hannah shared it with some people. So did Lacey. Keek shared it with a couple. My 2 turned into 3, 4, and 5. Much more now after 2 years. But all I knew was 2 people. 2 people in the very beginning that I love and care about now that have become such good friends. And this is how our team grows. And we call this the popcorn effect because it never was what I could do. It's what I could teach other people to do. It's how I could teach other people how to follow a simple system and go out and help people and love on people and find people out there that want exactly what we are about. And that's creating sustainable change through health and creating a happier, healthier lifestyle through an incredible business. Because so many people don't really know what's possible out there, but they're looking, and they're looking for something like this. You know, there's 50 people on a call, you know, coming to have a look, you know, just curious. If it's for you, awesome. But when I saw this part, my whole world changed. I thought, wow, what an incredible opportunity we have to go out and impact the world in such an amazing way. I came in as one person, like I shared, and I taught 2, like you saw, Jay and Keeks. And those 2 went out and linked arms with 2 other people. Becomes 4. 4 teach 2 becomes 8. 8 teaches 2 becomes 16. And 16 people teach 2 each becomes 32. That's 60 plus people in your business. Imagine if you could turn that 2 into 5. 5 women, 5 men, 5 people, as long as you're over 18, okay, that want more out of life, that want to travel funds, that want a bit of extra pocket money to do fun things with the kids, that aren't loving their job, that want passion and purpose back in life. You can find 5 people and help them, link arms and help them create an incredible life. Then they do the same. Again, it's teach to teach becomes 25. 25 people teach 5 people each becomes 125. 125 teaches 5 is 625. And 625 people teach 5 people each. It's over 3,000. And you don't need 3,000 people in your business to create an incredible, incredible life for yourself. But I promise you, if you could help 5, that difference is mental. The real difference is you taught 3 extra people over time. Now, I want to give you a visual. So one of my really good friends in the UK shared this with me, and it made so much sense. Think about a stadium where you live. Okay, think about, you know, I'm thinking about Melbourne. You know, I'm thinking about the Gold Coast. Think about a sporting stadium, a concert hall, something with a lot of seats, and you sit in there and you go, wow, imagine if this was my team. Imagine if we were making this much of an impact. Could you fill that whole stadium by yourself? It would take you years. You know, probably outlive, it would probably take longer than you're going to live to fill that whole stadium of like-minded people on the same journey wanting more. But if you could just make sure that you had someone beside you, each side, one to your left, one to your right, one in front of you and one behind you, and all of those 4 people or 5 people taught the same, one to your left, one to your right, one in front, one behind. Over time, that stadium is going to fill. And not only are you helping people with an incredible, you know, business opportunity, but you're helping that many people. If you just went and shared the product with one person each, that's, you know, thousands of lives changed, hundreds of lives changed because you said yes to more in life. So I think there's just one other thing we kind of share before I'm going to call upon the girls to share kind of why this made sense to them. And people always say, well, how do I make money? You know, show me how I make money within this business. Yeah. It's like, you know, how many people are paid more than one way in their current vehicle of making an income? Who makes bonuses anymore? Till I was a nanny, I never made a bonus in my life. I know the gorgeous Deb, always I ask that question. She's like, yeah, I get a Christmas bonus. I'm like, your boss is amazing. Stay with him. Yeah, but there is more to life, and how much do you have to miss out on? But we get paid 3 ways in our business. So we get paid a retail profit. All we do is connect the customer to the company. The company boxes it, ships it, bills. Okay, all we get to do is be the connector. We get to do the fun part and inspire health. right? So we get a profit for that. That equals dollars in your bank account from our amazing company for saying thank you for sharing the message of good health. Then we get paid a commission. So when we do better in the business and when we help other people, we get paid a commission on top of that. And then we get paid bonuses. Now, bonuses are fun. We have a cool culture in our team that says, you know what, because you can earn bonuses exponentially, yeah, because we can earn bonuses exponentially, like I'll repeat that again. You can earn bonuses as many times as you want all year round. You can give yourself a pay rise every month. Now think about going to your boss and going, hey, can I have a pay rise? Can I have a $600 pay rise this month? I've been really awesome. I bet you he's probably going to say no. He might agree that you're awesome and you've done a great job, but the reward isn't there because let's be honest, he's got bills to pay too, or she. I shouldn't segregate the male gender. Okay, so bonuses, that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. This is the check that grows over time. This is your residual income. Okay, this is the check that grows. This is the fun money because we are a definite female-based community. We get to spend it on ourselves because I know so many mums forget to spoil themselves, or maybe it's more presents for the kids at Christmas, or maybe it's, you know, a weekend away with the family, or hey, leave the kids at home and a weekend away with hubby or wife. So I'm going to share the bonuses. Now, we get to levels in our business. So SDVF is the first main level. Okay, in Australia, you get a $400 bonus when you get there. But like I've shared all along, it's a $400 bonus because you help other people get there. So help as many people get to SDVF as you can and as they want. And every single time you will be rewarded from our company to say, you know what, good job. Thanks for loving on people and helping other people create a cool life for themselves. So that's a nice little bonus also. Then we get to the position of SC, okay, sales coordinator, and it's a $600 bonus. Yeah, and then again, help other people do the same. It's a $600 bonus. I'm going to move it down. Then SSC is a $1,200 bonus. And again, help other people get there. It's a $1,200 bonus also. QNMD, so Qualifying National Marketing Director. And then NMD. QNMD is a $1,500 bonus. And again, help other people do it. It's a $1,500 bonus every time. And our pinnacle position, or one of them, is a $3,000 bonus. Remember, guys, these are just bonuses. This is the fun money. By then, you know, your teacher's probably earning an amazing amount of money. And at NMD, you can be seen in Australia to be earning anywhere from $80,000, $100,000, $110,000 a year per annum of residual income. So many people have got here in a corporate career, in a job. I got here in under 2 years. You know, so many people are doing it in under a year now, or a year, whether it takes you a year, 2, 5, 10 years. I promise you that time will pass anyway. And what an incredible way to do something in stolen moments part-time around what you currently do. An incredible way to create long-lasting change for you and your family, a brighter future, some extra pocket money, whatever that is. There is, you know, another $25,000 of bonuses after here, which is incredible money. But this is what I like to share first and foremost. So I'm going to actually hand it over now to Marissa, who has just joined the team and is already creating massive ripple effect and already sharing what we have. And so I'm going to hand it over to her. Hello.
Hey guys. Hey Lauren, can you hear me?
Can do.
Okay. Hi guys. So my name is Marissa. I live in Sydney. I found Juice Plus through Facebook. I had friends, including Lauren, who were having exceptional results through the product and business, and just seeing their stories really had me intrigued. I had come across a few health issues of my own. I was run down, I was tired all the time, my liver count was really high, I wasn't eating correctly, and overall I just had no energy at all. But more importantly, my son, who is 4, he spent the last 3 years with pretty severe sensory issues. He's not being able to eat textured foods, and that was just becoming really extremely stressful, trying to make sure he was eating properly. He also had multiple spurts of tonsillitis, and he was continuously sick with colds all the time because his immune system was always down. He'd go to preschool, and if someone was sick there, he would be the first one to catch any form of sickness. So Juice Plus at the time just made complete sense to me. 3.5 months later, I've had great results. I've been on the products. I've had continued energy. I sleep much better, and one of the added bonuses is my skin has cleared up dramatically. And my son has also been taking the smoothies, and he takes them most mornings. His energy level has increased, and he's not so buggered throughout the day. Generally, I'd pick him up from preschool, and as soon as I pick him up, as soon as I leave out that preschool, he was always falling asleep straight away, and that's actually starting to stop. And 3 weeks ago, he actually ate a sausage. And then that sounds crazy, I know, but when your son eats absolutely no protein foods whatsoever and then randomly choose to eat a sausage, you know, I'm kind of jumping out of my pants with excitement. And I totally blame Juice Plus for that. I think having those extra vitamins in his body is actually making him crave foods that he wouldn't normally eat. So just having these results, the business opportunity started making sense to me. And I really had, to be honest, no intentions of joining the business when I first started. We own a traditional business, and I also do renovations on the side, which takes up most of our weekends. So I couldn't kind of get my head around how I'd actually find time. But when I thought about it properly, I was like, well, you can't do those two things without your health, firstly. And secondly, those two things, being at work and renovating all the time, was taking up so much of our time in general, and it was really taking a toll on the kids. They were always constantly around renovation sites, and it's really not fair to them. They miss out on holidays and other things because mum and dad are so busy, and because if we take time off work, we obviously lose money as well. So just in saying that, and also just truly believing in this day and age, we just need to start looking at other opportunities, because we all want a lifestyle and we all want time with our families. And working the normal 9-to-5 job or a traditional style business is just not cutting it anymore. And so the more I read about what others were experiencing in Juice Plus, the community and their success stories, it just started to become a no-brainer for me. And the best part, it's actually worked for me. So I'm just excited to see where it goes. And everyone's been great, and Lauren has been exceptionally great so far. So I'm really looking forward to where it's going to take me.
Amazing. And what's awesome is she's already earned, a couple of $100 in her first couple of days by just sharing her own results, which is incredible. So massive thank you for sharing, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to hand it over. There we go. Trying to find everyone and navigate. Hello, lovely. How are you?
Hello. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Awesome. So you're joining us from Melbourne. Do you want to share a little bit about your story and why Juice Plus and why the business?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Sumudu. I am a mother of two, and I'm from Melbourne. So Juice Plus was introduced to me about 4 months ago. I was actually pregnant at the time with my second, and it was through someone that I met on Facebook. And soon after, I was introduced to Angela, and she told me all about the product. And immediately, it made sense to me because it's fruit and veg in a capsule. It's all natural, and it's safe for children, and it was safe for me to take when I was pregnant, because there was not many things out there that I could take at that point. So and the stories that I was hearing from people who were already on the product, it just blew my mind. Like, they were amazing testimonials. And I started taking the products, and immediately I found that I was more energetic. Being pregnant once before, I knew how my last trimester was gonna be like. I was expecting to be tired all the time, but that wasn't the case with when I was in Juice Plus. I actually worked full time up until like closer to the due date, and I was fine. I was not tired, and I had more energy, and that was a massive tick for me. And also my skin's cleared up. My hair and nails, they are growing ever so much faster, and they look much healthier. I'm drinking more water, which I didn't do much before Juice Plus, which is a good thing. And I've also had problems with allergens. I get hay fever symptoms like throughout the year, and I find that it's almost a non-issue now. So I'm very excited to see what the product can do for me long term, and it's that's one of the main reasons I decided to join the business as well, because I love telling people how good I feel and how good the products are. And also, why wouldn't I say yes to an opportunity that would give me the time freedom and the financial freedom, like choose who I want to work with, or where I want to work with, or when I want to work, opposed to working like 40 hours a week like I am doing at the moment. But at the moment I am on maternity leave, but I came from a job where I worked full time, and I spent hours going to work and then coming back home. So it's a great opportunity to say yes to, and I'm very excited to see where it can take me, how it can change my life and my family's. And thank you for this opportunity.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Incredible. And can I just say, honestly, hats off to all the people out there that commute. You know, this amazing woman, we had a call the other day, and she commutes an hour and a half each way to work, and she has 2 little children, and you know, like, I just can't wait to help her have such a better, you know, opportunity. There's actually an amazing, incredible woman, Emma Sneddon, on the call tonight, tuning in all the way from Dubai Airport, actually, and you know, it's just a similar story. You know, she used to commute a lot, and she used to be on the road with 2 small children and a husband, and you know, always getting the bad ends of the day, you know, throwing them in the car, getting them to school, or you know, the grumpy end of the day when they're ready for bed and they're tired, and you're trying to feed them dinner and bath them and bedtime. So you know, for me, I just love helping other people create, you know, what they want to create from life. And just one more story from an incredible woman who's been on this journey a little while with me, and that's Deb, who's been able to create an epic life for herself. So take it away, Deb.
Hello, everyone. I found Juice Plus through my cousin. She shared it with me, first of all, as the product, because she knows that I worked quite long hours and shift work, and but also my husband had been or is going through some health issues, and so she thought that being a whole food product, which we were kind of already looking around at, organic and that sort of thing, it might help us. So we got onto it straight away because it absolutely made sense. We were already pretty healthy, but you know, the convenience of it is probably what attracted me to it. Like all busy mums, if I can start the day with the kids and then bookend it in the afternoon, they have a shake in the afternoon, and you know, I'm pretty happy. And then what they get in between, that's kind of, you know. So the product made sense to me. And then Missy also was great enough to share the business. And I wasn't looking for anything. I thought, I have a good job. You know, I've been with the same company for 20 years in hospitality. I'm a hotel manager. And I've worked really hard to get to that position. You know, I was that waitress at the start, and it took me 20 years to build up to that. And like Lauren said, I get a bonus at Christmas and it's a great job. However, when you've got 2 kids or any kids or a partner at home, it doesn't leave any time for them. So I was working 60 or 70 hours a week. I was okay with, or I was telling myself I was okay with the fact that my kids didn't have me to put them to bed at night, or I was never there to pick them up after school. I was okay with missing weekends and not being able to do stuff with them and with Craig, which actually that was just me protecting myself from the heartbreak, to be honest. And, you know, they were brought up in that industry, like with me working all the time. So they were pretty resilient. But 9 months ago, when Missy shared this with me, and like I said, I wasn't looking for anything, I thought, you know what, I'll just have a look because I wanted to support her for her business. And I spoke to Lauren and Missy, and at the start of the thing, I was like, no, I don't want to change my job. And then as the call progressed, I got to see that there was actually hope for me as a mum. So 38 years old, 9 months in, it was the first time I've ever, after 14 years of being a mum, first time I've actually considered the possibility of being at home. To be given that opportunity was like winning the lotto. I never thought it'd be an opportunity or something that I could even fathom. Now I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm seeing other mums and I'm helping other mums do it. I've got single mums in my team. I've got, you know, my brother's in my team and he works really hard. And now he's got the opportunity to set his family up financially without having to work 60 or 70 hours a week out of the mines or away from his family. So, you know what? The community's amazing. The product's beautiful. And I couldn't imagine where I'd be if I had to, or I can't imagine what it'd be like now, thinking of being a publican for another 20 years and missing out on more of my kids. So I'm grateful for the opportunity and, you know, looking forward to the future.
Thanks, Deb. Amazing. You know, yeah, it's crazy. I was on that call and I remember it like it was yesterday. She's like, no, I'm happy. And I always say there's 3 types of people, like I shared. You know, you've heard some people that want more for life and want to leave their job, but if you love your job, awesome. All I ever hope for people is that they're passionate about what they do and they get up every day excited. You know, they get up every day and want to do what they do. And for me, you know, this could be your plan B. That's what it started for me. This could become your plan A down the track, or this could be just some extra pocket money. You know, there's 3 types of people. The type of people like thanks but no thanks. And honestly, all I am grateful for is you came along to look at the opportunity and actually say no after seeing it. Most people don't do that. They say no to something they don't know much about. And then there's a type of person that's like, you know what, I have lots of questions. I'm going to get them answered. And they do that. And I'm so thankful. You know, get your questions answered. Go back to the person that invited you. Go back to the person, if you're watching a recording, that shared it with you. And honestly, just get your questions answered. You know, for me, I thought I was a bit too cool for this. I thought, you know what, I'll just keep running this treadmill. But, you know, I probably would have fallen off it by now. So for me, I'm so glad I got my questions answered. And then you're the type of person that's like, you know what, I do want to change my life. I'm sick of waking up. Like today's Sunday. How many people live every day for the weekend? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's hump day, you're almost there. Thursday, Friday, and then you're excited for Friday. Saturday comes, it's epic. Then Sunday, that Monday morning dread hits. How long are you going to live that for? How many more months or years or decades are you going to live that for? Don't get me wrong, I'm only 28. I could have done it for another 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You know, but I didn't want to. And I looked at this opportunity and I took my too cool hat off and I said, you know what? This is an incredible industry, an amazing company with longevity, and a room full, because I went to a live event, a room full of like-minded people that I just couldn't help but be inspired from their stories. So if you learn anything tonight, honestly, just get your questions answered. Go back to the person that invited you. Ask loads of questions. Chat to me. Chat to someone. And ask yourself, what if? What if this could give me anything? What if this could give me the life of my dreams? What if this could bring me home to be, you know, a more present mum? What if this could change my health? What if this could change my family's health? What if, you know, this could set me free and get me out of a job that I'm not loving, or give me more financial stability in my life? Because I promise you, if not this, then what? You know, I'm not saying this company, but have a look into this industry. If not this, then what? And if not now, then when? Because I promise you 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years will pass. And if you want change, then we have to be the ones to go out and get change and make change happen. You know, and if not you, then who? Because I promise you, if we don't change, no one's going to change our lives for us. And that's what I really learned, is if I wanted to do something, if I wanted more out of life, I had to go and get it. I had to go after it. So massive love from me to the gorgeous girls that launched their businesses tonight. You know, you did incredibly well. I know how nervous you can be. To those that came and supported them, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know theirs, because I know the love and support means the world. You know, if this isn't for you, that's totally cool. I get it's for anyone, but it's not for everyone. But if you come across anyone in your life, we're on a mission to help loads of people. So invite them along to come and have a look. Put them in front of the person that invited you if it's not for you. If it is, awesome. I'm sure I'll see you around. And we're here to help you achieve whatever you want from this. And if you've got loads of questions, just get them answered. But honestly, massive love from me. And thank you so much for tuning in. We do these all the time. We do them live. We do them on Zoom. This is an incredible way to keep connected and share our business and product and opportunity. So if you want to see another one, we do them all week. So just reach out and ask when the next one is. But big love from me. I'll take everyone off mute and you can say goodbye.